a tendency. We try to co-cooperate with local sheriff's departments, because if we are the first on the scene of an accident, how can we best support and facilitate a first responder about to come in? If I know and I'm trained how to identify a threat or identify a casualty and can facilitate a law enforcement officer who's coming in to do the rescuing or do the facilitation of rescue, then I am an asset to that community. But again, the district attorney comes in, they have a political affiliation, and they go, oh, this is too much liability. You do your job and just live in your life and let us do our job, which is controlling your life. And that's threatening. I mean, having chickens, having a homestead, growing your own food is threatening to people in this country.
Facebook said canning was extremist. What? We were just making jelly.
I got deleted for a canning video because it was seen as extreme. When we started this company, every video that we did that was even remotely related to self-reliance was seen as extreme, and it was deleted from Facebook.
The people who taught me most about self-reliance were my step-grandparents, who were just like older white people from Texas who have like canning stuff with some horses.
Yeah. Like we grew some vegetables. We have berries. So we've got a good like 3 or 4 weeks of berry season out here. So you got to preserve them.
And you got to know how to can, because if you don't do it right, it can create botulism and it can kill you when you try to eat the canned food. You got to know how to boil the thing.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, I love it. I geek out in the homesteading stuff. It's some of the stuff that we teach. But the whole idea is going to only help the government because it's less stress and strain. But if you look at what the government's tactics are, it's to create more reliance. Because if you are dependent solely on their finances, their government healthcare systems, and all the things, then they have you. They have you hooked. They have your vote because they have you hooked. Any displacement from that is threatening by the government.